Hello and welcome to Relationship Soup. I'm your host, Lisa Hughes. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. How y'all doing today? How was your weekend? Did y'all have a good weekend? I know it was crazy here in Indy. This weekend was crazy. So I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I hope your week is off to a great start. You know, I really can't complain. Life is good. Life is good. Life is blowing me kisses. I cannot complain. So anyway, this show today is going to be a chef kiss. Okay. I got some talented artists here. It's going to be absolutely everything. But, you know, if you new here, you know, I got to do my spiel and all that, right? My little housekeeping and stuff. But anyway, I want to thank all of y'all for pulling up. So whether you are watching me live on YouTube, Facebook, or listen to a replay, I see you, I love you, and I appreciate you. Now, word on the street, okay? I don't know what YouTube is doing because I kind of heard YouTube was having some issues. So if y'all on YouTube and you don't see this or it's some interruptions or whatever, hopefully StreamYard gets that fixed. But, you know, so anyway, I just want to put that out there. So in case, you know, hey, you don't see anything or it's wonky or whatever, that's just because YouTube is having some drama. Usually it don't be YouTube, it usually be Facebook. Now it's YouTube. So anyway, I guess that happens. But anyway, so like I said, I'm so happy to be here. And let me do this because I'm going to bring on your comments as usual. You know, for every show, get your comments in. And if you want to ask my artists some questions, feel free to do that. Let me go ahead and get this housekeeping done, y'all, because I know, listen, you know, I got to get it in. So as you already know, on YouTube, it's Relationship Soup, period. You got to put the period or you're going to be somewhere else. Okay. If you want to follow, the group been popping, right? I'm giggling because you just got to be in there to see. But anyway, it's RelationshipSoupGroup on Facebook. If you want to follow me, it's RelationshipSoupLLC, right? And then, of course, we have the greeting cards and all of that. So if you want some greeting cards, we still got them, right? People still getting the greeting cards now. And you already know what I'm about to do now. Hello, me, right? I'm telling you, man, I got the best news today. Like I said, I'm going to keep y'all abreast of everything that's coming up. But anyway, hello, me. This is my 100-page picture affirmation book for children. There's a journal activity in there. There's diverse characters. Look, listen, bless your baby or a grandbaby, a student, whoever, with the voice of being positive and looking at themselves in a positive light. All right. You got to plant the seeds of positivity because if you don't, you already know how crazy this world is. This world is going to tear them babies up. So start with Hello Me. This is available on Amazon, Apple Books, Kindle, everywhere. And I will post a link. So if you want to get the book, you can do that. Also, like I said, last week, you can hit me up, DM me or whatever. And I have some author's copies. I will sign them, whatever you want. So we can definitely make that happen. All right, y'all. So let me see here. Do I have any comments? Okay, I see I got a comment. All right. Hello, Desiree. How are you, cousin Desiree? You don't miss. You be in, dropping little comments and everything. You know, I appreciate you. So thanks so much for joining me, beautiful. I always appreciate when you join. So anyway, all right, y'all. So this episode, now this is basically, this month is called our Major Keys series, okay? And so I have some dynamic guests that are going to be appearing on the show. Okay. And I'm so excited about it. Like this episode, this one is called On the Rise with Airinaye and Jariah Naomi. And they are some recording artists, very talented, y'all. So I'm so excited to talk to them. So you're going to see some really talented, I mean, you always see talented people on here, but I'm just saying, like, you are going to see some talented artists this month. You're going to see some entrepreneurs. You're going to see women doing major things. So anyway, let me go ahead and tell you. So anyway, so I have these two artists on. They're two incredibly gifted singers. Okay. One thing I always wished I could sing. And I was like, man, God knew what he was doing, because if I could sing, man, I'd be singing all the time. I would be that person, right? Like now, like back in the day, you know, we used to sing, you would have your voicemail with the artist or whatever with the music. See, it would be me singing. See, if I could sing, I'm telling you, I'll be singing all the time. I'm just telling you. But anyway, so let me get off of that. So anyway, like I said, we have two gifted artists that are going to tell their story. Okay. They're going to tell the story about them, their truth, and their music, right? So without further ado, let me make sure that my artist is ready to get in here. Jariah, are you ready? I see. Are you ready, Jariah? Turn on your camera. Blink 1 for yes, 2 for no. All right, I'm going to bring Jariah on. And if you have never heard of these artists, by the end of the episode, that's all going to change, right? So you're going to know where to follow them. Some of y'all might already be following them. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into this episode. So let me go ahead and bring on the beautiful Jariah. How are you, Jariah? Can you still hear me?
Hi. Yes,
Hey.
I can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you good. Like, it's just been some crazy technical issues. Even in my class earlier, it's just been crazy technical issues. I'm talking about getting kicked out of Zoom and all that. So my Wi-Fi is doing some kind of wonky stuff. So I just, I'm glad you can hear me. And I'm glad we did that sound check.
Yes, I'm excited.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I've had a chance to check you out, and I am so excited for my listeners to get exposed to you. So, you ready for a couple questions?
Yes, I am.
Oh, all right. So let's do this. So, when did you realize that music was your calling? Like, when did you realize, like, oh, I want to sing, I want to do music?
I knew music was my calling. Okay, I'm gonna be so completely honest with you. Like, I
Be as raw, transparent as you can. Seriously.
knew I wanted to sing. I was like a little girl. Like, I used to have like visions of me like just like performing on stage and really like I don't know, like I just always knew. It's like I knew my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
and I'm so thankful that I even like could even find that for myself. Like, but
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you know what? That's and crazy. I was just having a conversation about this with someone. Like this, even like figuring out, which sometimes you can figure it out when you're a child, right? And I think I may have mentioned this to you as well. I've told this story a couple times. Like when I was a child, I told my mother I was going to be a ballerina and a teacher. I knew it. I said, I'm going to be a ballerina and a teacher. Now, it took me a little bit to get there, but I am now a professor. Never a ballerina, though. I mean, I dressed up for Halloween as a kid. But so anyway, that's a blessing that you are able to, like discover that, especially at such a young age. So, all right.
yes.
So, yeah. So let me ask you this. So how did you come up with your artist name, Jariah Naomi? When I heard your name, when Lucky had, told me that you were interested in interviewing and all that, so I was like, that is such a beautiful name.
Thank you so much. So I came up with that name. So Jariah is actually my real name.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Uh,
okay. Okay.
Naomi is my middle name.
Okay. That's what's up. Because, sometimes people be having a little stage names. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I was just like, we gonna keep it simple. We ain't gonna do all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, so thinking back, so when you were a child and you was like, oh, I know I want to sing, were there any people or artists that that really shaped you, that you really admired?
Growing up, I would say it's a lot of like artists that has influenced me. I think I'm a really pop girl. I love pop music.
Mm-hmm.
Early 2000s, 2010s. So I would say like Beyonce, Rihanna, um, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. Um,
Absolutely.
I'm just really like I could go on like
Oh, it's all good because there's so much talent out there, right?
yeah.
So much talent out there. All right, that's what's up. And I see we have some comments, and I will bring y'all comments on. If y'all have questions for Jariah, feel free to put them in the comments. All right. Meanwhile, I got it first. Okay, so I'm gonna ask my questions first. Okay. So, for someone who has never heard you before, right? How would you describe your sound? Like, how would you say? Like what can my listeners expect when they listen to you? Because I was blown away. I really was.
So I would say like describing my sound.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like
Please
when
do.
even when I started music, like really recording, I really wanted to not be like put in like a box.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I do like different sounds and stuff, but like still be, it'll still sound good and but like if I would describe my sound, I would say bubbly, like fun, um,
Mm-hmm.
very like passionate.
I love that.
If you want to feel something, like I would listen to my music. That's what I'll say. Like if you want to feel something.
Okay. Okay. I love that. I love that. Um, so like what's your creative process like? Like when you writing a song, like what motivates you? Like what's your process like?
So I'm gonna be so honest. I I'm like I can't sit down too long. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like sit down and like write like that. But when I like it'll just come to me
Mm-hmm.
words and then I'll like find a beat to go with it.
Okay. So do you make your own beats or does somebody do that for you?
No, somebody makes my beats for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to say, okay, Jariah, you the artist and you know how to do the beats
There,
too.
we get there. We're gonna make our own beats one day.
Hey, that's all good. That's all good. Like, okay, so like I've had some experience like in the studio. Like I could never sing, right? I was always a spectator or whatever, right? But like, I had learned like Fruity Loops a little bit. I don't even know if they still use that. And I think it was another one called Reason or something like that. But so I had did a beat or whatever. It's on one of my old Macs or something. I still got it somewhere. So all right, so let's see. Let's see here. Okay, so we have some comments. So I'm gonna bring on some comments from my listeners and then we get back to the interview. Cool, cool.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. All right, so Dr. Cooper says beautiful. Absolutely, right? Absolutely. Let's see here. Powered up. Hey, powered up. Thanks for joining us. Absolutely. She looks like a Barbie doll. I know. Just as
Thank
beautiful as she
you.
possibly be.
So sweet.
Let's see here. You go, girl, producer. No, listen. I be trying to learn how to do everything. Like even when I was in TV for a minute, like I wanted to know how to do everything. I don't just want to be the personality. Like whatever I do, I want to know how to do it all. Behind the scenes, all of it.
Yes.
So Powered Up says that April Fool song is hot as a fire spitting. Oh yeah.
You guys, it's actually out on all platforms right now. If y'all want to go listen to that song.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Tell us about that song. Tell us about April Fool. Tell us about
So April Fools is actually art to me.
that.
Like like I feel like it's the beginning of like a new era for me in my music. It shows growth, it shows like humility in my opinion and like showing that you could be wrong in music. Like if that makes sense.
You
Like
could be
I
pop
feel like
music.
people like I don't know, like people don't know how to like take like accountability, if that makes sense.
It does. It does.
Sit back and reflect on the things that you know you've done. Like you feel me, like on your part, then that's
Mhm.
growth. You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And like it's like I don't know. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like my team helped me with it. It was written for me. I chose
Mhm.
the song and I'm really obsessed with it. It was written for me and I just changed like I felt like people will connect with it and enjoy it and yeah, it's
Okay.
just a springboard.
I love that. I love that. So Lucky says that you found yourself with that record.
Yes, I really do. I've never that's my first Afro beat. So
Okay.
that I use. So this is like new. I want to do more of like Afro beats and like just more cultural music and just really just embracing my creativity. So I'm really excited.
I love it. I love it. Lucky says I'm one of her biggest fans.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, for real.
absolutely. Like I'm telling you, Lucky was so excited. He was like, "Oh man, let me tell you about this artist." Like he was like, I was like, "Say less." I can't wait to meet her. And so he sent your music
Yeah,
over. And you are definitely very talented, very talented. So let's
thank you
see
so much.
here. You're very welcome. And I know it's this crazy delay. I'm blaming Verizon. Okay, I'm blaming Verizon. All right, so let's see here. What else do I want to ask you? So let me ask you this because um, being an artist, there's going to be obstacles. Absolutely. There's going to be obstacles. So, what's been the biggest obstacle you faced as an emerging artist? And how did you push through it?
I will say there's many obstacles in artists, but the
Mhm.
biggest obstacle. I'm sorry, like I'm not laughing. It's just
No, you
if
fine.
you see that, it's just like the biggest obstacle in my opinion. I would say
Mhm.
is like the wrong company. Like you have to watch who you keep around you, and
Absolutely.
you have to have like people who like with the right intentions and have a good circle around you, and just really focus on yourself because it takes a lot of energy being an artist. Like I don't think people really grasp how much energy like to be an artist you gotta like really pour into yourself.
Hmm. Hmm.
And sometimes like other people can't really understand that and it gets in the way of certain things and then you just gotta choose your
Absolutely. You do have to push through
gotta,
it.
you
You
know.
You really do have to push through it. I still hear just a little bit of feedback, so I don't know if that's on my end or what. But yeah, you do have to push through it. And I think that you make a really good point. No, you do make a really good point about it's important to have discernment and be cautious about who you surround yourself with. And especially when it comes to being creative, right?
Yes.
Because, like, you need, when you're in that creative process, like, it's good to be centered. It's good to have that support and, not anyone or people draining you, right? Because that
And
totally takes away from your process, right? And it is a lot. I've like I said, I've been in the studios before, and that process takes a lot, so you
and
definitely.
it's not even about, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, 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 you're fine.
And it's not even about like
You're going in and out, Jariah. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Jariah. Hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on. I still can't hear you. Is it me? I can't hear you. Okay, yeah, no one can hear you because I'm like, because look, I'm quick to look at mine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. So we're gonna let Jariah log out and come back in, right? But just going off of that point, like, because we were having a conversation earlier about, who you surround yourself with, influences and stuff like that. And even, I think that whatever industry you are, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you are, a vocalist or whatever, that it's important to, have that discernment. And then it's also important to be open to people coming and going, right? Because sometimes right before you take off or whatever, you notice that there are certain people that are not in your life anymore. So I think that, there's an openness and discernment that needs to happen. Okay, Jariah, you ready? Let me try to bring you back on.
Sorry, guys.
You good now? I was like,
We're back,
yeah.
So I would say that it's time. Like it's really about, you gotta find your people. Like it's about people who are like understanding, like they're supportive, like you gotta be around people who love you enough to understand you,
Mm-hmm.
understand like what's going on, and without, sometimes you just gotta like put yourself in other people's shoes, like for once, like, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, vice versa. Yeah.
Absolutely. You do want people around you that can have understanding and, even offer grace because, there's nothing like, when you're around people that don't have your higher good at heart, right? And what's even worse sometimes is if it's a lover, right? It should be on your team, but they're not. You feel me? And then, that can definitely impact whether, just how you move and, even the product that you put out. So, yeah. Let's see here. So, let's see. We got some comments. Can I surround myself? All right, powered up. I'm telling you. Okay, let me let me give you the 411. So Powered Up is, I don't know who that is. It's somebody that I think that is associated with Lucky. They get on like certain episodes and they say all this stuff, and I still don't even know who they are. Like, so expect for Powered Up, to be saying stuff. So here's Powered Up again. Oh, do she have people in her camp that have connections in the industry?
I would say I do, but it's not even about connections. It's like the right people around you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You can have connections, but not be the right connection. You
mm-hmm,
like,
mm-hmm.
so it's like you just kind of like, you know do what's for you, and keep God first. That's what I'll say.
Absolutely. So Powered Up, were you talking about, as far, just to clarify, are you talking about as far as like network, connections, as far as networking, stuff like that? Let me know. All right. Lucky says she got lucky.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Right. He said, no, he not. He, but oh Lord. But yeah, and like, just even like, when you and I were conversing, I definitely have a couple people in mind that I want to connect you with as well. You know what I mean? And that's just what it's about. Like surrounding yourself with the right people. And it also helps if you surround yourself with people that can get your foot in the door. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. Let's see. Okay, people that can get, okay, so we're on the same wavelength, Powered Up. I see you. Yeah, so basically he's asking you if you have connections with people that can get your foot in the door. Wow. And you do in your circle, because Lucky didn't already claim that he like, yeah, I can, it's me. So, all right, so let me see. What else do I want to
Hello.
ask?
Did it
Can
just
you
break up?
can you still hear me?
Hello.
I think you're frozen, Jariah. You may need to log out and log back in because you sound you're frozen. So I can't really.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but you're not moving. Like you're frozen. Like you're frozen.
Okay. This is
Okay, so we're gonna let Jariah. Like I said, it's been it's Mercury in retrograde for real. Because I tell you, like it was just crazy earlier, even in my class. Like, students getting kicked out, delayed. It was just really crazy. So I don't know. Is Mercury in retrograde, y'all know? Because I'll be blaming. She posed. I know, Lucky, right? Let's see here. But if she's working with him and upset, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So, like I was saying, it is just really important to, surround yourself with the right people and, to make connections. And that's something that I tell my students as well. Like, it's really important. It's about who you know, right? You should be talented in all that, right? Okay. You should be talented, right? But a lot of times it be about just who you know, right? So, I tell my students definitely prepare, get your paper, get your piece of paper and stuff like that. But definitely get your network on because sometimes it just takes that one person to say something and actually get your foot in the door. And that's all you need. But, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. What does that mean? Do the work, right? Prepare yourself so that even if it's when you do, not if, when you do get that contact, that you're able to, perform and, take advantage of the opportunity and all you need to do. What, Lucky? You mean like knowing you? Well, I mean, maybe, right? Maybe. I don't know, maybe. So we're gonna let Jariah try to get back in here. Okay. Yeah, we'll let Jariah try to get back in this room. And meanwhile, I'm just gonna, do what I do. We're just gonna keep on getting our our chat on. So what else, Lucky? What else you got? What else you got, Lucky? I'm just saying, because you always be coming with comments and stuff. All right, let's see here. Oh, that was Holly. You know what, Holly? That was you saying she posing. I don't know why. Oh, so you and Lucky said that. Okay, because I was tripping. I was like, posing. Thank you, Powered Up. I try to, do what I can do when I can do it. All right. All right, boom. So I'm gonna give Jariah a couple more minutes to get in this room. Hopefully she can get in here while we're waiting on our other artists to get in the room, So anyway, all right, y'all. So let me ask you this. Has there ever been a time when you were in a position where you had people around you and then they just start falling off, right? And how did you handle that, right? So if you've had that experience, definitely comment on that. Let me know. Let me know how y'all dealt with that. I was laughing at Lucky. Hilarious, Holly. All right, boom. Well, I'll just go ahead and talk about that. And I feel like that's kind of the period that I'm at in my life right now. There's people that I kind of thought would, kind of walk along, go along with me with some of the things that, I have ahead, but it just seems like, sometimes people fall off. And, what I'm learning, the lesson that I'm learning is just, continuing to learn because, I've lived a little life that you still have to be open to that. And you have to keep your center when that happens and always look for the lesson and blessing in things. I think that's just really important. It's a strong person who can stand alone. Absolutely, Malik. And that's important too. Like it's good to have a support, right? I don't think that you should, even biblically, no man is an island. Now, I ain't no pastor, nothing like that. But, although no man is an island, it's still good to have that balance of being able to, do it alone, right? To be able to stand alone, right? That really helps to, bring balance. And I think that, hey, Lamont, how are you? How are you doing, Lamont? Thank you so much for joining me. I still got to get on y'all podcast. I'm seeing you and your wife doing fantastic things. I still got to get on your podcast. sometimes it's best. Some of them be dead. Like, absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes people are dead weight. And, it's, again, and nothing in life is truly personal, right? Once you get past, and I was saying this on the 100th episode last week, once you truly get past, being human in the moment when you experience, whether it's a betrayal, whether whatever it is, you actually see that it's not personal, that it is truly for your growth. And when you're able to do that, I believe that you just open the door to blessings and elevation, growth, or whatever you want to call it. So, I think that's just really important. Yeah, Lamont, I do. I need to get on y'all show. Y'all are doing such wonderful things. And like I said, I think I said it either last week or the week before or whatever. I love the husband and wife team that y'all are. And you know what? Your wife got to get on my show too. Because I think when I had you on, yeah, when I had you on, I think she had to travel out of town or something. It was something going on where she couldn't join. All right, Jariah, I see you in the studio. You ready? Are you ready to get in this room? Once I see your video go on, I'll bring you on. Um, all right, so let's see here. You don't have to stand alone. Oh yeah, powered up. I don't have to stand alone. You got me. I appreciate that. It's okay, let go. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Lamont. Yes, absolutely. He is. He is a really good guy. All right, Jariah, I'm gonna bring you back in the room. All right. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. You had me taking over the little conversation, Jariah. Look, they can't listen to you.
I'm sorry, guys. It's the connection.
Like I was saying, I don't know if Mercury's in retro. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's just been technical issues all day. All right, so let me see here. What else? What else do I want to ask you? Because I definitely have some questions for you. Um, what do you want listeners to feel or take away from your music?
Could you repeat that one more time? Just one more time for
Oh, fine. So, what do you want listeners to feel? Like when they listen to your music, what do you want them to feel, or what do you want them to take away?
I want them to feel empowered and know that, well, this is an experience.
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
I
Absolutely,
believe, no, just in a good mood, like good vibes, That's what I want my listeners to be. I want them to have joy listening to my music.
absolutely, absolutely. And I love that. I really, really love that, and it makes me think about. I remember there was an interview with Bob Marley, right? And that it really made me think about that because just even like now correct me because I don't claim to be no tech, but like even like the way that his music was put together, it was very vibrational. I'm trying to get some feedback too. I don't know what that is, Gerard. But it was really high vibrational and his music was happy. And I think that is just that's a beautiful thing that you want people to feel joy and be happy listening to your music because some of this music is foolish. It take your
Low
whole
vibrational,
you ready to fight and everything.
very low vibrational. And back to what you're saying about, like, frequencies. Yes, that is real. Frequencies in music and what you choose to like listen to and like put in your ear gates is definitely going to be the product of what comes out and around you. So I definitely agree with that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Frequencies. That is very important. So we have a question from someone in the studio. Who are some of your biggest influences in music? And who would be a dream collab? Like who would be a dream collab for you?
So if I could have a dream collab, I don't really have a dream collab, but if I can get a dream collab, Dang, I never like really thought about that, but
Mm-hmm.
let's say Jariah.
Oh, I love her.
I
I
love
absolutely love her. I do. Okay.
love to make a song with her. Probably Drake.
Oh
But
man, I love Drake. I am a Drake fan, but I love Kendrick Lamar too, though.
yes, Kendrick. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm really yeah, it'll be Drake, Janae, Kendrick, who
Mhm.
else? Beyonce, but she the queen, so that's probably gonna be a while for that happen.
Look. Speak it, pray on it.
Right, it's gonna happen. Like we gonna get there.
Absolutely.
But what else? Who else? I
Let's
don't know.
see.
I want to do a song with I don't know if I'm saying their name is right.
Mhm.
Ray Shrimp. I just like their vibe. Like they just got a vibe with their music. They be vibing. Like their
Absolutely.
music.
Look, you didn't already put it in the atmosphere. We gonna see. We gonna
Mm,
see. We gonna see, right? Because the best is
yes.
come straight up.
And I'm excited and I'm ready to just, meet new people, promote the music, promote good music, positive music, and be
Absolutely.
good.
Absolutely. Let's see here. What else do I want to ask you? Um, where can my listeners find you? Let's go ahead and put that out there. And I'm gonna put it in the thread as well. Where can my listeners find you?
They can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora. They can find me on YouTube. My Instagram is Jariah Naomi. It's my artist name.
Mhm.
JARIAH Naomi NAOMI. And yeah, that's pretty much. Oh yeah, my TikTok is that as well. So,
Okay, so Jariah Naomi is where they can find you. I'm just gonna put this in the thread, and then what I'll do is I will, go to the various platforms that I'm still on, and then I'll put them in the thread as well so that they can follow you.
okay.
Yes, that's what I will do. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't even want to let you go. Your energy is just so uplifting and so healing. Um, I won't even ask you to sing anything. Like I won't even do it. Maybe we can do that on another show, unless you want to. No pressure though.
I can sing for you if you want me to before I get off.
Yeah, sing because look, I know you got to go because I know we talked about it. Is there? Can you just drop a little something like? Because I'm telling you, like if I could sing, I told you God knew what He was doing. Because if I could sing, y'all, everybody be tired of me. I'll probably be the hostess that's up here singing. You hear me? Not singing, but singing.
Let me see, because I'm kind of hoarse, so I'm gonna find something that like. Let me see. I'm gonna sing a gospel song because I love me some gospel music.
Okay. All right.
There's a sweet spirit in this place, beautiful presence in this place. I'm so glad you're in this place. Holy Spirit's here. Though I'm just a child, I need you in my life. Teach me what I need to know. Lead me as I grow. Please rain on me. Please breathe. Yeah, wait.
Okay, we got it. Look, hold on. Look, hold on. Powered up and talking about sing April Fool. I
Oh,
know that you
April.
because I know you was feeling a little under the weather yesterday. So if you want to say if you open to doing it, fine. But if not, it's no pressure.
I can sing it.
You
Okay.
want to just sing? Just give us a
I'll
little,
sing a little bit. I'll sing a little
just
bit.
a little poquito, just a little piece. poquito.
Okay. Love got me twisted and tangled. Can't even escape you. This love triangle. What got you unfaithful? I promise I'll leave. I tried, wasn't able. I felt what she felt. I know that it's painful. But yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. See, I'm telling you. Look, if I had auto tunes, I would have joined in the background with you. If I had auto tunes, I would have been background straight up. I would have been background. But
Thank
anyway,
you so much.
thank you so much for taking time to appear on Relationship Soup. I'm definitely gonna have to have you back. And yeah, it'll be a part two of this because I know great things are ahead for you, Jariah. So thank you so much, dear. I appreciate you.
Yes, it was so nice meeting you. Thank you for having me. Like, this is a wonderful opportunity. I'm so excited to just be here and just experience this.
Absolutely. And it's more to come. This is just a little. There's more to come.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you out of here, and so I will, like I said, I'm gonna post Jariah's information. Y'all follow her, and just be on the lookout because this is a bright star. All right, Jariah, thank you. All right, boom. So you heard it here first, right? I'm telling y'all, if I could sing, shoot, Music Man's supposed to be getting my little auto tune so I can, so I can be amongst the singers. All right, so I have Millie in the studio with me. Millie, Airinaye, right? Another talented singer. I was so excited. Lucky was so excited. Oh man, you got to hear this artist, and sent over her music. Same thing, same reaction. So, Millie, you ready to come on for a little bit? Bless my listeners with your presence. All right. Hi, Millie. How are you? How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. I cannot complain. Right.
Good, that's good. Picked up a shift today, so I was like a little behind. I was like the last one there.
Oh, that's all right. That's all good. See, that's how I was planning anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Jariah was like, "Look, I gotta work, but I can take a little minute to come on for a minute." So, I know y'all artists, y'all be working and stuff. So, I was like, "Let me go."
Man, the 9 to 5s.
For now,
Can't wait till we don't gotta work them no more.
okay, you ain't gonna have to work no more. You're gonna be living a dream, right? So
Right.
anyway, well, thank you so much for joining me. I was definitely looking forward to this interview, and I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions, right? And then I'm gonna get you
Okay.
out of here because I know you just getting home from work.
Okay.
Um, so take us back to the beginning. Like, when did you realize that music was your calling? Like, what was that moment you was like, yeah, that's what I need to do. That's what I want to do.
Okay, so when I first started singing, my grandma, she bought me a karaoke machine. But that's because she always heard me in like the back seat singing the songs that she was listening to. It was like country music though, like
Mm-hmm.
and some Faith Evans, some this little old school music basically. But she heard me singing in the back, so she got me a music machine. But from there, like I started singing into the karaoke machine. She was like, "Oh, she can really sing." So since like 6 months, I've been singing for like 6 months. But I started creating music back in like 2016, 2017, but I wasn't really consistent with it. I
Mm-hmm.
dropped maybe one song and I performed a little bit, but I had terrible stage fright, so I didn't want to do it anymore. So I stopped doing music, and then 2024, I had my son in 2022, but in 2024 I was like, okay, I'm stable now, I can be able to put music out. That's when I dropped my first EP back in 2024. From there it was like goes. It was like I kept pushing my music, kept dropping stuff, and I dropped my EP. It was getting a lot of streams, but like streams in like the UK and places that like where are they hearing my music from?
Mm-hmm.
Places like that. And then from since 2024, I've been pushing my music constantly, been performing, been putting myself out there, been getting in touch with different DJs around. Like if I see a DJ on the stage, I'm going up to them and I'm introducing myself, telling them I'm an R&B artist, asking if I can send my music to them. So I just been doing that lately and meeting new people, and I've got to meet a lot of artists recently, like performing. So
That's
I love that.
that's a beautiful thing. And I love your drive. You know what I mean? Because in this industry, you got to go forward. Like
Hmm.
it ain't no shy. If you shy, you gonna have to just play it off. Like, look,
Right.
you have to go forward. All right. So let me see here. So your name.
Millie Airinaye. Well, my real name is Emily, but
Mm-hmm.
people just started like Millie, Mill, or Millie, and they just started. Millie just stuck with me. So from there, I just went with Millie Airinaye as my artist name,
Mm-hmm.
and I just been going with it ever since. But people, it's hard to pronounce Airinaye, so
Well,
sometimes I be having to like correct it.
did I say Airinaye or did I
You
try?
said Airinaye.
Okay,
Some people be like Millie RNA, but it literally says AIR, like R air.
like, cause sometimes I be like, wait a minute, cause sometimes them pronunciations be, it'd be a little different.
It'd be wrong.
It'd be wrong, and that's one
But no, you said it right.
Okay, good. Because that's one thing. Like I be telling my students, look, I be trying to get names right because our names are some of the sweetest sound to our ears, whether it's a nickname or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me ask you this. So growing up, what artist shaped you the most? Like what artist do you feel like had a heavy influence on you?
I would say like growing up, I listened to a lot of R&B, like literally from Beyonce to Rihanna. I grew up in that little era right there, and then I wouldn't say I had like one single artist that I listened to a lot, but as of like recently, since I've been doing my music, I love SZA. Like I love SZA's music.
Oh yes,
Girl, I
SZA.
wish I could write like SZA. But
Okay.
I love SZA. I love Kaylani. I love Summer Walker. Like I just love R&B. Like I don't really listen to a lot of men music unless they like make like lover boy music like Tusi
Mm-hmm. I
or
got you.
like Ride Wave. Like I listen to all soft music. I don't really listen to like the hard rap music, hip hop music. I'm like an R&B girl.
Okay, R&B. That's what I said. Look, R&B till hey, R&B or bust. Now, I do listen to some of the other artists and stuff. Like I'm a huge Kendrick Lamar fan.
Hmm.
And stuff like that. But it's kind of limited with some of it. But anyway, it ain't about me. All right, so let me see here. So what else do I want to ask you? So like because I'm always interested as well. Like I've been in the studio before and I've been able to watch like artists create. Like I
Hmm.
love it, right? So what is your creative process like?
So mine, when I'm writing a song, I like to be in like a quiet space where I can just think. Like
Mhm,
where I can just think and there's no distractions. Like I'll sit in the car and write a song before I go into the house. Just listen to the beat over and over again and just write. But before I get into the studio, I'll have my song completed. Like I know how I want it to go, how I want my ad libs to go, how I want my backs to come in. I'll have everything down before I go into the studio because I'm paying for that time.
mhm,
So I
mhm,
just want to get in the studio and be able to record it and then go over it a couple times and just hear it out loud. If I hear it out loud, that's when I start adding like, oh dang, maybe I should add this in the back.
mhm, mhm, mhm,
So that's my creative thought of that. Like that's my process of that. Like I'll write it and have everything down in my notes
mhm, mhm.
and my backs and my ad libs, and then I'll go to the studio and record it and put it on the track.
That makes sense. That makes
Because
sense.
time is money, girl. I can't be in the studio trying to write a song, and it takes me forever to write a song because you have to actually like make everything has to make sense. The next bar has to make sense in
Absolutely.
R&B.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that studio time don't be playing.
Girl, they don't be playing with us.
Look, they like, hey, hey, for real,
They
absolutely.
get paid good. Them engineers getting paid good for what they doing.
You hear me? You hear me? So like that's one thing I had mentioned to Jariah. So like do you know any of the engineering? Like are you because I was talking about how I made a little beat, right? Like back in the day, I was in I used some Fruity Loops and I was
She says the Fruity Loops.
I don't even do y'all still use that? I don't even know. Like is that even I know reasons. I don't know. Like so do you know like the engineering side or whatever? I'm just chuckling because I
I
really
don't know. I let the engineer do that. I know like nah, they used to use the only thing I used to know they used to use Pro Tools. They
Pro
used to
Tools.
use Pro Tools. They used to use I don't know what they use now, but it be sounding good, whatever they use.
Like, keep on using it. Just keep on using that. Just keep on. Right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't think of the other software. Yeah, Pro Tools or whatever. Like I ain't no engineer or no tech. I just, I am very proud of that beat that I made so many years ago. I'm just saying. I thought I
Girl,
was
did you write something to it?
okay. So Now I write a little poetry, but well, I know music is poetry. I ain't write nothing to it though. I ain't doing any of that. So, all right. So let me go ahead and ask you. Let's see here. So your most personal song. What was the
Oh.
story behind your most personal song, and was it hard to put it out into the world? Like, if you have one.
Um, let's see. I gotta go to my Hold on one second. I gotta go to my files and look at my most personal song.
Okay.
It'll definitely be on like my EP that I dropped in 2024.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because like when I listen to like different songs, I find myself thinking like, was this personal to the artist? Like, what was the motivation for this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay,
is it
my most
like
personal song is like it's called The One. It's on my EP. It dropped in 2024. But that song is basically like someone only coming to you like when they're benefiting, basically, because they know that you're gonna be there for them. But they
Mhm.
don't come for you like when they're happy. They don't come for you to you when they're excited about something, but only like when they're going through it or something. They only come to you for that.
Wow. Yeah.
So basically it says like don't let me be the one that got away just because you're coming to me because you're feeling numb, basically. So you're
Uh,
only coming to you when you need help or need somebody to stand next to you, not like when you're excited and when you just won a lottery or something and something big happened to you.
mm-hmm.
So that's one of my personal songs, because like dang, I want to be here other than when I want to be for here for you other than when you're crying or when you're sad.
Absolutely, right? You want that genuine connection that's going to be there, highs, lows, not just because you want something. You know what I mean? Like,
And
absolutely.
not like when something's going wrong and something from the past has got brought up, basically. So
Mm-hmm.
that was my song. Like basically, don't hold on to the past and don't come to me only when something's going wrong.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel that. Like, I felt that in my chest. I felt
Yeah.
that. Let's see here. So Powder says, "Oh, just listen to her new song." I know. Powder,
My new song is Pull Up. It just dropped on the 21st. I'm so excited because that
congratulations.
song was like the song where like my management at the time, they were like, that song's gonna blow up. That song's gonna blow up. Like, don't be too fast to drop it. Don't be too fast to drop it, because it was supposed to drop in New Year's on December 31st. But I
Mm-hmm.
ended up dropping it March 21st because they wanted it to do 90 days later.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I don't have like a big promotion team, but I've been promoting the heck out that song. Like every DJ I see on stage, I'm going up to that DJ like, can you please spin my song in the mix? Can you please spin my song in the mix? Can I
Ab-
sing you my song, please?
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's
But
see.
that's more of an upbeat song. That's more upbeat than what I normally would write. Like I write slower songs, like but still like vibe songs, but they're just not like upbeat. But that song is more upbeat. I can get the crowd engaged in that song.
I love that. I love that. So let's see here. So Powered Up says she needs a team. Absolutely. Absolutely. She gonna have it. It's coming. Coming. It's absolutely coming. All right. So let's see here. So at this point in your career, what has been a big obstacle for you? Like your
Um, I would feel like at this point in my career, it'd be the promotion and the marketing part of my career. Like I have the song, I just can't get it heard. Like I just can't get it out there to the people that need to hear it,
Mhm.
or to even just people in general, like out of my state. Other than okay, I post on TikTok, I post on Instagram, I post on Facebook. It's just not enough. Like I need more people to hear my song. I need more people to engage with me, to listen to me. And not just listen once, like play the song 2 to 3 times so you can actually hear what I'm saying. So you
Absolutely.
can actually feel the song.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I feel like that was my biggest like obstacle, is like getting it heard, like getting it out there so people can hear it.
That makes sense. Let's see here. So Powered Up says, is she signed or independent?
Well, I'm signed with a label until July 28th. But we have like a little back and forth between that. So I'm signed, but I won't be signed for long, basically.
Okay. 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 That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see.
Without saying too much, I feel like me
Right.
being independent, I'm doing everything that I would do myself. and I have a team behind me, but I don't really have a team behind me. I'm just signed, and they're not really pushing me as much as I would like them to, and they're
Mm-hmm.
not helping me as much as they could.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like me being independent, I'm doing everything by myself, even though I have a manager, basically.
Oh, you know, and that's something that you know, I kind of learned just when I worked in radio and dealt with different artists and stuff like that, because there were several like mainstream artists, if you will, that, you know, had the desire to go independent because they were talking about just like even being signed, right? That
Hmm.
they found themselves having to do a lot of the work or already have been kind of established, even with like the promotion piece and stuff like that. So you know, that was just the input from, you know, a couple of the artists that I was able to, you know, kind of talk to during that time. So that's
Exactly. I feel like everything that my manager is doing, I mean that they could be doing, I'm doing it myself. Like I feel like they should be doing that more than me. Like my cover art, getting me booked for shows, like I'm doing all that myself.
okay. Wow.
So like, why am I signed if I'm doing everything myself, basically?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, or like if you already like have the, you know, yeah, absolutely, that makes sense. It's just like that's what you are for. Like that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that makes sense. So let's see here. Um, so like what's next for you? Like what kind of collaborations? What are your goals? Like what should your fans be watching for? I know that.
What's next for me? I am gonna drop another project this month sometime. I just wanted to drop like a couple singles just so people can get their listen, opening their ears a little bit to get them listening. So
Mhm.
I dropped my most recent single, "Pull Up." That was on the 21st. I'm thinking of dropping another song. It's called "Drunk Thoughts" in like 3 weeks,
Mhm.
maybe. But I'm gonna get that rolled out so I can get more promotion for that.
I
But
love that.
that's what's next for me. Drop another single,
Okay.
and then maybe I can start working on an album. But I definitely want to like continue doing shows so I can meet new artists, get engaged, start supporting other people so they support me. Just
Yeah,
things like that.
absolutely. Absolutely. I just feel like it's gonna happen. Like talking to you and Jariah, like I just feel like there are really wonderful things ahead.
Girl, this
Definitely.
is my year. Like I'm not letting my foot up off the gas. Like I'm gonna keep continuing to go. This is my year. Like once I had that song out, I'm like, that's all they needed to hear is just that one song. Maybe this is the song.
Absolutely. Now tell my listeners again the song you just dropped or whatever. Just tell them about
Um,
it your time.
the song is called "Pull Up." It's on all platforms. You can just look up "Pull Up" and then type in Millie, and it should pop up from there. But if not, it's Millie Airinaye, Airinaye. It's on all platforms, and download that song and listen to it a couple times. Like I said, a couple times, not just once.
Absolutely.
Um, but yeah, that song's a vibe. So you can listen to it anywhere, like in the car, in anywhere really, in the gym, anywhere.
Okay. I love that. I absolutely love it. Look, I mean, you know, like I said, I wish I could sing, right? Like, would it be putting you on the spot to ask for a little sample? I mean, I
No,
know
girl, I'll
you
sing for you, girl.
look, sing a little something, right?
Okay, what I'm gonna sing? I'm gonna sing. What I'm gonna sing?
Do you want to sing? You, I mean, whether it's your new song, whatever, whatever.
No, I don't want to sing my new song, but I do want to sing something. So I just like to sing songs that people know, so they know how it sounds. You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
absolutely.
Okay. What am I sing? Do you know Session 32 by Summer Walker?
I do, I do.
I
Yes,
love that song, but girl, I sing all the time. They be like, "Shut up! You always sing it."
see, that would
But
be me.
shoot, I be in the house just randomly singing.
That would be me if I could sing. I'm telling you. I mean, I sing.
Okay, I'm gonna sing Session 32 by Summer Walker.
Yeah, give us a piece of.
Okay. Okay. Threw away love letters. I thought it make me feel better. I Oh, by the way, I just got over a cold like 3 weeks ago and I still haven't got my voice back.
Oh, it's all good.
Okay.
Oh, good. Look, I
Threw
caught that one.
away love letters. I thought it make me feel better. I finally got you out my head. No, out my bed. But I still can't get you out my head. Ooh, I'm sitting here, one text at a time. I know you're on your phone. Boy, pick up your line. But I ain't too proud to be. Ooh, what's been said has been said.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that, right?
Girl, my voice is not back. I need to go to the doctor. It's been 3 weeks, girl.
You know what? But I know where you at too. That pollen is crazy there. I already know about that pollen. Where you at?
Man, I'm congested and everything.
Absolutely. But it still sounded great to me. Like even
Okay, good.
I know because see, and I kind of put you on the spot because I know Jariah she wasn't really feeling that well yesterday. And but hey, that just shows. Look, even when I'm sick, I still sound good. What?
Man, I've been trying to get in the studio. I hate like when I'm sick and I can't, and I have like a song I really want to do, and I know I can't go to the studio because my voice isn't at its full potential.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Power says she need me on her team to take her to the next level. Hey, well, look, hey, pull up.
Pull up, pull up.
Pull up. All right. So so I do have your information in the thread. Well, I have your name, and what I'll do is I'll just like put your information, like I'm gonna go to your Instagram, exactly how it is and all that, and put it in there. So I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to great things from you. And
Thank you. It's good meeting you, Lisa, finally.
I know, right? It was kind of like that phone tag, you it. No, I'm it.
I know. I was like, it was Easter, and then I had to work yesterday. It was back and forth, and then today I had to work.
Absolutely. But you know what? It always works out. It always works out. So it's definitely a pleasure meeting you. Wishing you the best in all you do. So yeah, I'll definitely have you back. I'm gonna have you back.
Okay, thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Millie. I appreciate you. All right, boom. So look, y'all heard it. Y'all heard them here first. I'm just saying. Good things are going to happen for them. I'm so excited. I always love meeting new artists and stuff like that. Like I said, if I could sing, I'm telling you, y'all be in trouble. If I could sing, that's it. I'll be singing all the time. But anyway, so this is exactly why I do my show. Like this, it's just running into artists like this. And they really gave us something real today. Even though they were not feeling well, they came with their truths, and they still came with their voice. And I really appreciate that. So to my guests, thank y'all so much for trusting this platform with your voice and your story. I really do appreciate that. Your gifts are definitely real, and y'all time is coming. The best is still yet to come. This is the beginning for y'all, right? Let me turn this light. This light is like, I feel like it's bright. But anyway, so anyway, y'all remember the names: Jariah, Naomi, and Millie Airinaye. See, I said it right. Look, Coach be trying to come with the reading rainbow, not today, because I said it right. I'm just saying. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all know what time it is, right? We went a little bit over today, but we're gonna blame the technical issues, and that's just what it's supposed to do, because I like to go where the spirit goes. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Shout out to my mama. Mama, I appreciate you for listening. The Grishams, the people in the studio, y'all know who y'all are. Anna, my viewers, I definitely appreciate y'all. Now, y'all already know I'm going to do my little affirmation. I don't like to leave without doing an affirmation. So let me go ahead and put that in the comments now, do my housekeeping, and I'm going to get out of here because y'all already know I am hungry. Are y'all getting outside tonight? Y'all in Indy, y'all getting outside for a little bit? All right, so let me put this affirmation out there. Okay, so this affirmation is, I speak my good into existence now. What is meant for me flows to me freely under grace in perfect ways. So I'm going to leave it with that. I'm definitely going to leave it that. Yeah, Lucky, it's over. It's over. Thank you for those artists, though. They definitely blessed my show today, and I definitely appreciate you for hooking that up. So anyway, y'all already know that y'all should be liking, subscribing across all platforms. You already know that, right? So YouTube is Relationship Soup, period. You got to put the period. If you want to be in the group, Relationship Soup Group, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm laughing off of something I was tagged in earlier. It still got me giggling. If you want to follow me, it's RelationshipSoupLLC. And of course, the website for the greeting cards and all of that. And y'all already know, hello, me. Hello Me is my 100-page picture affirmation book for children. And y'all need to bless the babies. I'm telling you, this book, the children have been so receptive. I actually have a few events coming up I'm so excited about. So look, hello me. And if you're with the school or whatever, you want me to come and do a read aloud with your organization, church or whatever, hit me up, DM me. right? We can make some things happen. But Hello Me is available on Amazon across all platforms. So definitely bless a baby with the positive affirmation so that they can have that positive outlook of self. That is just so important. Let's see here. Okay. All right. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any other comments. Did I miss anything else? I think we good. I think we are good, right? So if this episode resonated with you, please make sure that you share it. And, just don't forget Relationship Soup on all platforms, like I just mentioned. Is there anything else that I want to give y'all? All I can say is, just the relationship, it starts with self. You already know the importance of having a relationship with self. And just keep believing in what's inside of you, right? Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Have a relationship with self. Grace with self. All right, y'all, I'm going to get out of here because dinner is calling me. Until we meet next time, peace.